Happy Monday, everybody, and Happy New Year. My name is Brandon Rosa, and welcome to episode 188 of the Xbox in 10 podcast, your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. Every Monday, this podcast covers new game releases, the previous week's gaming news, and we all learn an Xbox-related fun fact together. This show is on YouTube and podcast services around the world, so please subscribe on your favorite and leave a review. Xboxin10.com, no numbers, is your quick source for links to all of our podcast destinations and social media profiles, which you can follow at Xboxin10. To start, let's talk game releases. Well, it is a very slow week between Christmas and the New Year, so there are no games released last week and none coming out this week. We did get an update for games with gold for January 2023, and they are as follows. Both from the Xbox One, you can pick up Iris Fall, available from January 1st to the 31st, and Autonauts available from January 16th to February 15th. Now on to last week's biggest news stories, and we're going to cover two this week. Number 1, Xbox Game Pass 2023 games list and release dates. Nicholas Tan at Games Revolution writes, a full Xbox Game Pass 2023 games list with release dates has been compiled below. This is based on information that we know so far on what developers and publishers are ready to share, so many of the games on the list below don't have an official release date quite yet. Either way, it looks like Xbox Game Pass will continue being the best deal in gaming with numerous day one launches. If the Microsoft Activision merger goes through, you can expect many franchises like Call of Duty to be added to the list too. It's also possible that other games will be announced for 2023, including MLB The Show 23 and Hellboy 2. Some games on PC Game Pass right now, like Warhammer Darktide, could make their way to Xbox Game Pass as well later in the year. Here is the current Xbox Game Pass 2023 games list put in chronological order by release date and release window for games that have one. On January 19th is Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden. January 20th, Monster Hunter Rise. January 31st, Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition and Il Kunadi in game preview. January 2023 is RoboQuest. February 21st is Atomic Heart. March 3rd is Wo Long Fallen Dynasty. Then for March 2023, Amnesia the Bunker, Way to the Woods, Ghostwire Tokyo, possibly March 25th when PS5 exclusivity ends. Then early 2023, Infinite Guitars, Party Animals, and Spirity. In spring 2023, BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle Special Edition, Forza Motorsport 8, Minecraft Legends, Planet of Lana, The Last Case of Benedict Fox, Lightyear Frontier. Then in the first half of 2023, Redfall and Starfield. The following games do not have any current date of release, and they are as follows. Age of Empires 4, Ara History Untold, Ark 2, Bounty Star, The Morose Tale of Graveyard Clem, Cocoon, Dungeons 4, Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes, Erebon Shadow Legacy, Exomecha, Flintlock The Siege of Dawn, GoldenEye 007, Guilty Gear Strive, Hollow Knight Silksong, Homestead Arcana, Hot Wheels Unleashed Game of the Year Edition, Humankind, Lies of P, Little Witch in the Woods, full release, Mad Streets, Maquette, Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom, Pigeon Simulator, Railway Empire 2, Ravenlock, Replaced, Routine, Slime Rancher 2 full release, Solar Ash, Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl, The Big Con, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Thirsty Suitors, Turnip Boy Robs a Bank, and Valheim. So there's really no news stories this week of note, so if many people got a new system or are very excited since 2022 was so dull and 2023 is shaping up to be one of the best years in gaming ever, I wanted to cover all the games. A few highlights for me include obviously Starfield. I hope that is the big sci-fi masterpiece we all want it to be. GoldenEye 007, since that was one of the first favorite games of my young childhood that I played religiously. Replaced looks awesome, and then Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl. Very interested in that game. Number 2, 11 things every new Xbox Series X and S owner should try or consider. Credit to Zach Zwine at Kotaku. Number 1, make sure you have a free Xbox account. Number 2, download the Xbox app on your phone. Number 3, check if your controller is up to date. Number 4, set up auto login via your controller. Number 5, calibrate your TV and Xbox. Number 6, get Game Pass Ultimate. Number 7, also download the Game Pass app. Number 8, start downloading some really good games. Number 9, customize your dashboard and organize all of those games. Number 10, consider buying a better controller and headset. And number 11, do all of this before giving it to someone. Now, I didn't want to read every additional detail supporting each of the 11 things every new Xbox owner should do, because I don't know if that's the audience we have here on the show. But in a slow news week, I did want to highlight some of these things, maybe things you haven't considered on your own, like using the Game Pass app, which I don't really use, but I do use the Xbox app quite often, especially for remote play. A lot of interesting details if this is your first time getting an Xbox, and if you just found the show, strap in because we have a hell of a year in 2023. As always, we end our show with a fun fact about Xbox, and this one is an unfun fact about their sales in Japan. Credit to Daewon Georgiev at iTechJury. Microsoft only sold 123,000 units the first week after release in Japan. The reception of the Xbox in Japan wasn't as great as it was in the US. To turn things around, the company slashed the prices in half, and it worked. More and more people from the region started purchasing the units. Xbox trials and tribulations with selling consoles in Japan has been there from the start. It has made a lot of headway since, specifically with the Xbox Series X and S journey, and now maybe as we get more and more JRPGs in Xbox and Game Pass, the Japanese market may be coming too. Thank you all for listening to the Xbox in 10 podcast, your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. If you like the show, please subscribe to your favorite podcast service, share with your friends, leave a review, and follow on all social media at Xbox in 10. This past week, I've been continuing to play a game I cannot yet talk about. I've also been playing through Resident Evil 5 with my friend on Steam who's getting into Resident Evil. It's been an awesome journey to go back through these old games. And finally, been playing Destiny 2 a little bit more, completing the dungeons and doing some of the weekly seasonal content. My name is Brandon Rosa. You can follow me on Xbox at BrosenKnight3. Hope you all have a great week. Stay safe, enjoy your New Year's, and keep on gaming.